What's going on, Mutha Truckers? Welcome to Mutha Trucker News. We got a question of the day, and this one right here, is going to have a lot of opinions on it. Truck drivers asked me to talk about it. I will actually state my opinion because people go, Alex, you're always so neutral. You don't give your opinion, but I will give my opinion on this. And, if you have to unsubscribe from the show, I understand, but these are questions and concerns that truck drivers have. So we're going to have to talk about it, right? So there's a video that's going around, and I don't know if this person's a social media person or not, but they're a truck driver out of California. And this was quote unquote stated that African Americans are getting taken advantage of and taking lower rates, getting paid cents per mile, while everybody else is, per se, making more, right? And the second part to this is that, if a broker is giving you a crap load, he states that he would rather drive empty and go somewhere better versus taking that cheap load.
I think, honestly, it's a race thing because there's a lot more African-American drivers out here being taken advantage of, driving these cents per miles. When you go to Cali, they're paying you more than $3.50 a mile getting out of there. But when you get out here, Louisiana, North Carolina, Georgia, all that, New Hampshire, they're taking advantage of you guys out here. I wouldn't even move freight out here. I bet you this is like the worst that brokers have ever even treated drivers. But anyway, put some fuel in your truck, drive further away, and find a good load. If you gotta make it home, it's amazing to just tell every broker, no. I'd rather drive, spend the money on just my truck, right, my motor, just fuel and depth, instead of paying for the weight of my tires, my hours on my reefer. You're literally sinking yourself down with taxes, payments, fees, toll fees, by taking these loads, guys.
So I'm going to give my opinion on this. Mutha Truckers, comment down below. What are your thoughts about this? But the first opinion that I have personally about this is, I'm not going to say it's a race thing. I'm going to say right now, every truck driver is getting dealt a bad hand. And education is a big part of it, right? A lot of people, if I were to ask somebody right now, and I've asked several owner-operators, when I say several, I mean like hundreds of owner-operators, asking them legitly, where do they really need to be in the green to make some money? And they're not able to answer that question. They're like, oh, I need to make at least, $2.50 a mile. I'm like, how do you know that? How do you really know that? Have you actually broken it down? And a lot of drivers, they haven't broken it down, right? There's a lot of us out there, I know, that understand, running a business is different than just being a truck driver. The second part to that first part is, the only color that does matter, honestly, is the color green. It's how much money you're making. And if you find yourself taking cheap loads, cheap rates, stop doing that. Right now, again, for everyone that I talk to, I'm talking about black, white, red, yellow, you name it, brown, you name it. Everybody's suffering really tough right now. But, again, that's my opinion on that. Now, to the second part of this, do you think that it's better to honestly drive somewhere else to pick up a load than to take cheap freight? I will honestly say, any broker that's offering you cheap freight, stick up for yourself, man. You don't have to take that. You're not here to work for free. So some of the advice that's in this video, I understand it. As far as the race one, I truly think that right now everybody is struggling very hard. Comment down below, because the way the video is, it makes it sound like, African Americans, as he stated, are pushing the rates down by taking cheap loads, and I just don't think that's true. But comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. But I know this is going to be an opinionated comment section, but we're here for it. Let's talk. Let's educate each other, because I think everybody's kind of struggling right now. There are some people who are successful, and those ones are staying quiet because they don't want anyone to know where they're getting their loads at, and I can understand that too in a way. But Mud Truckers, comment down below. You know, what are your thoughts about this market? What are your thoughts about everything? But yeah, that's the question of the day, people.
Look at that truck right there. That's pretty awesome right there.